Since we have quests in which you have to secure Naval in solo, I decided to make a guide how to stealth this location, which is not very difficult as long as you have enough patience. Before we start guide itself, we need to look at game mechanics and loadout we're gonna use. First mechanic is about dead bodies. Dead bodies disappear after 1 minute. You might be in some situation when someone detects dead body from afar, but you don't need to worry about it since they won't have enough time to get there. However, there is exception about dead bodies which NPCs can't reach. For example, if you kill someone on crane, someone below will see that, but they won't go there. Instead, they might detect this dead body a few times in a row and just use radio after that. Second mechanic is about subsonic ammo, since we're gonna use secondary with this type of ammo, which have decreased sound distance. So when it comes to close distances, it's our way to go. Next mechanic is about mouse wheel stance. You can use it only with primary and secondary. When you use it, all your movements become silent. Another mechanic that you might need is luring out enemies with gunshots. You might be in such situation when there is no way to kill someone without being detected. Instead of taking such risk, you can lure out enemies with your gunshots. But before doing that, you better kill as much enemies as possible around. You need to make few shots, and once fear meter will reach about 30 or 40%, one enemy will come to gunshots location. And the final mechanic is about taking down enemies from behind and melee weapons. Even though melee weapons are pretty silent, they still can be heard on close distances. But if enemies are way too close to each other, you can kill them easily because melee weapons have stun mechanic. In other case, use takedown when you are close to enemy. Unlike melee weapons, takedown doesn't make any sound, which we're gonna use pretty often. Now let's look at loadout. Among primaries, I would recommend M110, but in my case I used G28, which is the same as M110 just with shorter range and slightly lower recoil. M110 has 1 tap potential against 110 and 115 HP enemies, which will meet pretty often around compound. And also we will need to kill snipers on long distance. Put some optic for medium long range shots, suppressor and 20 bullets mag. Among secondaries we will use Operator 1911. You can get this weapon from one of quests in Zombies mode. It has 1 tap potential against 110 and 115 HP enemies on short distance. And the most important is that it has subsonic mechanic. Put suppressor, some sight, and 11 bullets mag. In other case, if you don't have operator, you can go for USP-45, but it has reduced range of 1 tap. Among melee weapons, you can take something from medium type. Among backpacks, you can take something light like Z-Pon or M9. We don't need much inventory space. Talking about inventory itself, I took 2 additional mags for primary and secondary. Ammo box for 45 and the bulk ammo box with 762x51, since it has lower weight compared to normal ammo boxes. And other space I filled with medical items, which we're gonna use after fall damage. So in the end, I got pretty light loadout. Additionally, you can take rangefinder. Before moving to Naval base, you need to capture checkpoint on bridge. Next we are moving to compound itself. Instead of going through main entrance, we're gonna go through checkpoint. Once you get closer to compound, you will notice that snipers on crane can detect you. But you can kill them only during night, because of that thing with body detection which I mentioned in the beginning. Same goes about sniper on radio tower. His dead body might be detected by enemies below, so you better wait until night. But during daytime we still can make some safe kills. First of all, you need to get closer to main entrance. Kill the one on mortar and others if they spawned. Kill RPG on tower, machine gunner on hill, and sniper on mountain who is watching main entrance. Dead body of this sniper might be detected by enemy below from helipad, but he won't have enough time to get there, so don't worry. On the same mountain, on your right, you can kill other 2 snipers as well. Next we are moving closer to port area. On your right you'll see burning barrel. Sometimes there might be 1 guy, sometimes there might be 2, and sometimes there won't be anyone. But if you have someone there, you can kill them. Behind hangars there will be 1 guy patrolling. You can kill him as well. Next, a bit on the left, you'll see another burning barrel. You can kill everyone around it. Now you can kill those 2 snipers, and another guy near burning barrel on your right. Also, you can kill machine gunner on tower, but be aware that there might be 2 guys patrolling in port area, and they might detect that body. So I would still take it as a safe kill. Just keep this tower in your sight for a minute after you kill machine gunner. Now we need to kill 2 snipers on cranes. And in this moment you might need rangefinder. Or also you can measure distance with map grid. Not far away from your left you can see machine gunner standing on height. And also there might be another guy. That's another safe kill. Next a bit further you'll see another mortar. And it might be safe kill, but only if there won't be anti-air guy on crane. So in other case, wait until night falls, kill everyone on crane, and then you can kill this guy. Another safe kill which you can make is machine gunner on one of the roads to anti-air. The only problem is that from this location you can see only his head, but I wouldn't say that it's really difficult. but if you are not sure, you can do that later on closer distance. And now we are waiting until night falls. Now we can kill sniper on radio tower, use your rangefinder if it's needed, kill everyone on crane, and don't forget about snipers on lower levels. There might be one guy who will detect dead bodies on crane, but don't worry, we have enough time for this. In front of you there will be burning barrel, kill everyone around it, jump down and go further. On your left there will be another burning barrel and another potential enemies, kill them as well. Next you can take out enemy who detected dead bodies on crane, kill machine gunner on your right, not far away from VIP smokers there will be another burning barrel with enemies, kill them as well. Also in tower on your left there might be enemy, you can take him out. Now we are going for VIP smoker. You need to climb up on container and jump down with mouse wheel stands behind smoker back. Sometimes there might be two smokers, in this case you can lure them out with gunshots. Next there will be smoker on your left, you can kill him with melee weapon. Now climb up on container again and we're going for next smoker. Jump down with mouse wheel stands behind his back and kill him. There will be another smoker on your way, just get behind his back. And now we are going for VIP smoker. This VIP has 300 HP, so you need 3 melee hits or 3 shots with your pistol. If you are going to kill smoker with pistol, you need to be fast enough, because his gunshots might alert enemies not far away. And now we're going for second VIP. If it's nighttime, you can kill some enemies near right entrance. Kill as many enemies as possible with takedown or melee. Enemy near burning barrel you can kill with pistol. In other case, if you are not sure that doing everything is safe, you can go another way. You can go back to road with tower. Next you can climb up and reach the ladder. Now we need to kill everyone on roof. While being in mouse wheel stands, drop down near windows. There might be one enemy on your left, kill him firstly, you better use takedown. And on your right there will be 3 enemies. We will need to use takedown here as well. Since all these enemies are close to each other, one wrong step might ruin your stealth. So after you take down enemy, don't touch movement buttons at all. Once animation is finished, either you can go crouch or you can go in mouse wheel stance. Next we need to take down machine gunner, but be careful, instead of taking down enemy you might use turret, and you will be spotted in this way. So find correct angle and take down this machine gunner. And finally kill sniper. Now we're going to second floor. On your way there might be another guy who is looking at crane. Once you reach second floor there might be one guy on your right, you can take him down. On your left you might see 2 or 3 guys looking outside. We're gonna repeat the same as on the roof. Take down in the middle first, and remember not to touch movement buttons until you go crouch or use mouse wheel stance. Next we kill guy on the right, and finally on the left. Now we're moving to first floor. I wouldn't say that there is something special. There might be one guy on the left, 2 inside of the room, one on kitchen, another one near right entrance, and another one looking outside. Also there might be smoker in big room who is looking in your way. You can kill him with one shot with your pistol. But you better do that only after you kill everyone around. Also, if it's possible, you can take out machine gunner outside. And now we're going for VIP himself. On floor with VIP you might have random situations. Sometimes it's pretty empty and sometimes there will be enemies. For example, one guy might look in doorway, another guy might be inside of the room, and another guy might be in the next room with no doors. In all those cases, you can lure them out with gunshots. Once your path is clear, you probably will have only 3 enemies. Machine gunner standing right in front of VIP room, and 2 guys looking outside of the window. First you need to get to machine gunner from his left side and take him down. And other 2 guys near windows you can kill with melee. Because of stun mechanic, it's pretty easy. And before going to VIP room, there might be another smoker on second floor below. You can get to second floor by stairs nearby, right behind his back. And now we're going to room with VIP. Kill machine gunner with 2 shots, and then VIP with 1 shot. If you didn't kill machine gunner outside, he might come to location of gunshots, so be aware. Now you can climb up on the roof and kill everyone around. On this moment you already have information about remaining enemies on map, so it won't be a problem to find everyone around. Now we need to get to hangars. First of all we can deal with enemies nearby, and secondly we can use truck for faster movement. Now we're going for our first radar. You can also meet some enemies on your way. In case if you didn't kill that machine gunner on road to anti-air, that's the right moment to do that. After that we're going for our first submarine. You can meet some enemies on your way as well. Kill everyone near submarine. I wouldn't say that it's really difficult, just keep distance and stay on the ground. Plant explosives and get back to truck. Outside on your left you can go up. And I wouldn't really recommend to go there by vehicle. Go closer to anti-air, you can also hide from enemies behind the tree. Kill guy on stairs. Next kill the one who is walking around the tower, the guy on mortar, and on your right. Plant explosives, and now we're going for final radar. I wouldn't say that there is something special, just kill everyone around, since you know all locations of enemies. Plant explosives, and now we're going for second submarine, and the final objective. Go in direction of tower, in this way we can get to the first submarine, and then to second submarine right behind their backs. In my case it was pretty easy, I didn't have many enemies. Even when I tried to get the hardest way out, it still was pretty easy. Just kill the guy on left side, then guy in front, another one a bit further, on submarine, and then machine gunner. Put explosives, and that's it. In case if compound wasn't secured, kill remaining enemies. I think I explained everything important and all interesting situations which you might come across. Anyway, if you have enough patience and you'll use all game mechanics like mouse wheel stance, takedown, and luring out enemies with gunshots, you can do that. That's all for today. I hope you found this guide useful for yourself. So if it was useful, you can leave a like and some comment. Don't forget to join my Discord server with useful information. If you really like my content, you can support me on Boosty, and see you next time.